true self means, sounds like, and looks like. I'm your host, Carlin E. Tapia, coach, speaker, educator, and certified practitioner. I'll put more info of my work and what I do in the show notes. Feel free to contact us. My team would love to schedule a guest on my podcast. I have exciting plans for this, and I am ready to serve you. This podcast is designed to help you break free from fear or toxic stress and grow into the most confident, empowered version of yourself. If you're feeling stuck, uncertain, or overwhelmed, you've come to the right place. Okay. Yeah, I'm so happy that you're with me as a guest here. Can you tell me your name again? How do I pronounce it?
Josanne. So my name is Josanne Douglas.
Okay. And where are you from?
So I am I live in Maryland. However, I'm originally from Trinidad and Tobago. So from the islands. Yeah.
Okay. I love it. I love your accent.
Thank you.
Yeah. So tell me, what do you, or I love to ask, who are you instead of what do you do?
That's a good question. Who am I? I am a mom of 3 wonderful children. So first and foremost, but I'm also the founder and CEO of Solarize Consulting. It's a career coaching and career development company where I help individuals achieve their career goals, as well as helping companies create their career readiness programs and support them with their diversity initiative in the workplace. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. So tell me a little bit more, like give me an example.
So on the individual side, my passion is just helping others, see them figure out what they want to do with their lives so that they can pursue the type of life that they want to live. You know, a lot of us, we spend 90,000 hours in our jobs and we're unhappy. We don't want to be there. We wake up feeling like, oh, it's just another Monday again. And it's like the Monday blues. So I want to help them clarify what they want to pursue so that they are fulfilled in life. They're fulfilled in the workplace so that they're fulfilled in life. Also create their identity, because they need to, after figuring out what they want to pursue, now we have to figure out, okay, how do we develop you professionally and create that brand, who you are as a professional, as an individual. And then let's find a strategy to help you, promote your brand, who you are and what you want to do in life, and get you to advance in your career and to share your talent with the world, pretty much. So that's my passion. Yeah.
That's important work, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I figured out that I wanted to be a full-time coach, entrepreneur, like maybe 5 years ago. And so for 5 years, I was transitioning, working jobs 9 to 5. And at the same time, I was doing my side job, my side coaching job. And it was so draining, but I knew it was worth it. And the reason was because I knew my why. And so, and I'm so pumped up right now because I just got off a call that we were talking about that. Like, if you don't know your why, your purpose, you won't be able, you're going to quit. You're going to quit whatever you're building. So it's helping people with that.
Absolutely. And it helps you just overall with your life. I just did a piece on career health. We talk about physical health, mental health, and we pay attention to these things just as how you would with an annual physical. I recommend that, people take a look at their career health area that you want to pursue. What really makes you get up in the morning? What are you passionate about? And if that's where you are currently, wonderful. That's great. Let's talk about how you can advance within that space, but not just advance for yourself, but I always believe in bringing others along. How can you get to a place? Some are satisfied with where they are, and that's fine. It's really about what you want, right, out of it. But then we can bring others along when you are at a much higher level in the corporate ladder. If you're pursuing something on the corporate side, or it could be nonprofit. So wherever you are, you can advance and also bring someone along. So, but getting back to the career health piece, you I always say just try to look at your career and where you are, even your environment, because it's not that life affects your career, it's your career that really affects your life. Um, it affects your relationships because if you're not satisfied, you're upset by the time you get home. You may take it out on your partner or your children. You may be grumpy all the time. It will affect the physical and the mental piece. It can lead to diseases as well. So you really want to ensure that you're pursuing a calling. I would say pursue your career calling, because that's what it's really about, so that you're fulfilled in life and you're happy with what you do. So every year, just check up on yourself in terms of is this where I want to be? And even the workspace, the environment, right? Not just the field that you're in, but it may not be an environment that you want to be in. Like, the culture of the organization, it may be in the right field, but that culture is not for you. You just don't, it's not a good fit. So that is in itself is also unhealthy. So you don't want to be in an abusive relationship at work, so to speak. You might have a boss or manager who is not supporting you, or maybe just downright mean, or not really helping you grow or pursue. And you need people on your team as well. So you want to have that support group. So find people that will really help you get to where you want to be. And I like what you said about, it's hard getting there, but don't stop. Just keep going. Don't stop. Figure it out and don't stop. Yeah.
I love that. I say that all the time to my clients. I help them with really breaking those mindsets of like, some people go around just, this is a job and I'm just grateful that I have a job. And meanwhile, they are not happy and complaining. And so I do the piece of like the digging in to their mindset and their heart. And I do like dirty work, they say. I'm a therapist in training. And so I use those skills with my coaching business.
Yes.
I would love to refer people to you because it sounds like you do the other piece of it, which is really guiding them through the systems, through like their career path,
Yeah,
You understand
absolutely.
culture and environment. I understand from a firsthand experience because I remember working jobs like as a paralegal, and I remember not being happy with the environment. Like you said, it was abusive with the coworkers, and it took some to first coach me on my mindset. Like, why did I think that it was okay to be in an environment like that? And then it took like other people, other mentors to help me discover and build other skills
Absolutely.
to seek and pursue my career. So I love it.
And you need that, and that support group. You need people who could come alongside you, and that's what I love about coaching. Because with what I do, I pair coaching with training as well, because I'm certified in career development. I'm an independent consultant with Myers-Briggs, so I issue the MBTI and the strong interest assessments. So I look at the formal and the informal side of things. So it's very holistic. But the coaching piece is really it's not just about here's a resume. We do all of that. I help you, develop all your tools. But I'm like, what are you doing right now? I'm helping you, the individual. Okay, let's talk about your mindset. What are you thinking about today? Are there any barriers to what's going, to you pursuing this promotion? Sometimes the imposter syndrome, things like that, we have to kind of walk our clients through. So I really understand that piece about really helping others with the mindset and just getting into their hearts as well, because that's what we want. It's a goal to see others pursue their dreams and be fulfilled. If in this business, if you don't care, then you should not be in coaching. So we have all the tools, the theoretical piece. However, I always believe you have to lead with understanding that you're here to help, and that's what you want to do. You want to help someone at the end of the day.
Thank you so much for sharing. I just like to make it a little bit fun, and I wanted to ask you, how do you self-care?
Self-care. No, when you have kids, it's challenging. And for those of you who don't for anyone that doesn't have kids, I would say put it on your calendar, like literally be intentional about your self-care. For others who have to find a little more time in between there, sometimes it's just that one thing. Like for me, I'm a hot chocolate person, right?
Mhm.
I mean, I drink coffee, but I'm a hot chocolate. I would just take a minute out, I would just get my hot chocolate, watch a good movie. I love comedy movies because life can bring so many, other challenges, and there's so much going on in the world. But I, it's good to laugh. I think laughter is a good medicine. So for me, I'm not the type to go out and then be crashed by the end by the time I come back. No, I'm just a good hot chocolate, get a good movie and laugh. That's how I self-care, outside of the occasional, okay, I'll go get my nails done and do different things for myself. But sometimes it's not always possible given, hectic schedules and life in general. So I find that small piece, that is that you can control easily. So yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I usually, let's see, I'm trying to think. Like yesterday, I just called my mom, and she doesn't live in my state. And we were just being silly and just being with each other. Like, I love those phone calls that you don't have an agenda.
Those are great. I
Spend
have to
time.
say the mom calls. Yes, definitely. Just a mom call. That will do. Yes, absolutely.
Love it. I'm gonna do like a content,
Oh,
like a reel on that. Like, if you're just
yeah,
stressed out, just do a mom call. If you
mom
have a
call.
mom or a
Yeah,
mom figure,
right.
a
Mhm.
mentor. So
Yes, yes.
that's great.
So
How did you like become aware that this is your passion? Like, did you just always grow up thinking like, oh, I want to help people, or was it
mm,
through school, through
yeah,
jobs?
I've always been um I've always been the helpful one. Like I've always wanted to help people. I've always had a heart for helping folks. I remember when I was thinking about what I would do next as a bachelor's degree, I'm like, okay, first I was like, I'm gonna pursue Spanish. Did not get into the program, and then I realized, oh, I was very disappointed. And then I started thinking, so what else? What do I like? What do I really want to do? Then I discovered HR. And so I always tell everyone HR is my first love. And then I discovered career development through that because when I moved to the US, I said, you know what? The opportunity to work in career development was there. So I said, I can share what I know as an HR professional with students, with folks and tell them how to get these jobs. So that's how it started. I landed my job at Howard University, where I started in career development, moved my way up to director. So I'm the former director of career services at Howard. And, it just took off from there. Really, I was always one to really advocate for the people and wanting to just help others. So that's just kind of knowing who you are. And I didn't really think that I knew who I was at that point, but I understood what I liked. So you can start there. What I like doing. Yeah.
That's lovely. I was actually going to ask you for like a piece of advice for my audience.
Mhm.
I teach and I talk a lot about
Mhm.
like how to come out of burnout and taking brave steps forward for professionals, for anyone really. And so you just nailed it, like knowing who you are, and
Mhm.
also just knowing what you like. Like
Yeah.
I struggled a lot um, growing up, knowing what I wanted to do or to be, because I have a lot of passions. I just love life.
Mhm. Yeah. That's good.
It's
Wonderful.
because I actually grew up in a very like toxic environment and very sad and very abusive. So for most part of my childhood. So
Mm.
I think that just coming out of that and being free, and I just found so
Yeah.
much freedom in life without being
I
so
just wanted
controlled.
to go to the other end of the spectrum. Like, I'm going to get far away from that as far as possible. And I love that you love life and that you have turned it into such a wonderful, story, and you being a wonderful human being as well. Yeah.
you. Thank you. So that's why I love interviewing people, because I love connecting. I love collaborating. I love seeing what comes out of these podcasts. And so I'm so thankful that you said yes to coming onto the
No, and
podcast.
I'm grateful for the opportunity. And of course, definitely with my clients, if they need you, because as we go through their coaching sessions, things come up and, they may need your services. So definitely I would highly recommend. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's all about taking care, like you said, that self-care and helping others and being able to refer them to the various areas that they need more help in so that they can grow and, achieve their goals in life. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so just to end, where can my audience find you if they need some career development help?
So you can find me on my website. It's solarizeconsulting.com. That's SOARISE consulting.com. You can explore the services there, but I'm also on TikTok. So you at Career Elevate HQ. So that's Career Elevate HQ. I do post a lot of motivational videos. You can find just career development tips, career advice. I post videos there as well. Whether it's salary negotiation or career health. I did post a piece about, the career health revelation, not a revolution, but a revelation. Just giving you some tips as well as to how you go about just being mindful of your career. So that's two of the places that you will find me. Yeah.
I love that. I'm all about health and well-being. And so mindful career mindfulness, right?
Yes. And that's one of the tips too that I share with career health, mindfulness. So be mindful of how you feel during the day, because I know you told me I gave a tip earlier about what you like. Look at what you don't like as well, because it helps. Yeah, it's process of elimination. Sometimes you may not be able to figure out what you want to pursue, but you know what you don't want to pursue. So that helps too in helping you get closer to your discovery phase. So definitely be mindful of maybe in the mornings you work better in the morning, but you have more energy in the afternoons. Know when you need to take a break. So just kind of be mindful of what you do on a daily basis.
You mean that we're just not here to please people?
No, absolutely not. We're here to work together. So it's not about taking everything. You have the ideal job where you might want the remote work, the perfect manager. You want to give as well. It's a two-way street. So I always say, don't cheat your company, but at the same time, be, you're there for a reason, and you want to make sure that you are healthy in the workplace, so, and that you can understand your worth. I need people to understand that they're worth it. Yeah. They're worth it.
Yes. I've been growing in how to be a better leader each time. I have an assistant that helps me, and she notices when I'm a little like just didn't sleep well or something like that. And so it matters. Like, we're living in a time where you don't have to just go and work anywhere. Like, employees, we also have to be mindful, and we need to treat our employees the right way, with love, and they don't have to be there. They really don't. There's a lot of opportunities. So
that's right. That's right. And you will find that opportunity if you seek, you get the right advice, the right coaching and guidance, the right support, and you will be able to find what you're looking for in life. Yeah.
Yeah. I love ending it that way. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that's it. That's a wrap, you guys. Thank you so much for being here today and for giving me the privilege to speak over your life and for you receiving the gift of growth. Remember, every step you take forward, no matter how small or big, you are truly moving forward to who you're truly meant to be. Embrace the journey, because the process of becoming is just as powerful as the destination. And in today's episode, if something sparked in you, a question, anything, a goal, an idea, hold on to that. Let it be the nudge you need to take brave steps forward toward the life that's calling you. You don't have to have it all figured out to start. You just need to take that next step. And I'll be here cheering you on every step of the way. Until next time, keep going. Hey, and do me a favor, share this episode with one friend or on social media. Let's bring more awareness to taking brave steps forward together.